señores, estamos el día de hoy con el tremendo Marko Hietala, que lanzará Roses from the Deep ahora en febrero, un tremendo disco que tienen que escuchar, así que tenemos la oportunidad de conversar con él. After that long introduction, Marko, how
Okay.
are you?
I'm doing pretty nicely. It's a beautiful day, a little bit chilly, but sun is shining and all that, and I'm still home and all that, so it's pretty easy.
That's super cool to hear. Well, last week you released this Rebel of the North single. It's a pretty cool one, and well, this is the third single from the album, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Soldiers, Two Soldiers, Left on Mars, and now this one, right?
Actually, it's Left on Mars, Frankenstein's
Ah,
wife,
Frankenstein's Wife. Yeah.
Impatient Zero, and now it's Rebel of the North. So it's fourth.
Oh, yeah. No, no. I was confused because you play Two Soldiers here.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
it was kind of easy. We were on an acoustic tour, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. I was looking at the track list of the album and was like, yeah, I know that song. Yeah, that's the reason.
yeah.
Well,
But yeah, we had one acoustic and a couple of guys there singing on the album. You go also, yeah, it's an acoustic thing, but it's a definite duet with JP Leppaluoto. He's been my brother in arms for quite a long while.
yeah.
Well, yeah, so that's why we kind of ended up also doing this soldierly and brotherly duo on the album. And there's a really nice orchestra, like arrangement from Willi Ollila and all that. So the song is going to be bigger on the album than what we did there live. It's nice. You can do it in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I need to hear it. So I'm really looking forward to the February 7th.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
7th. So less than a month.
Yeah, less than a month. Well, this Roses from the Deep then is released on February 7th. How was the writing process of this album?
It started out as a little bit of a surprise even. Because I had those depression and anxiety problems, and when I kind of left the whole world behind and got myself an escape place in Spain, the trouble started to come apart pretty fast. Because I got in touch with a lot of psychiatric people and help and all that, and then when they found out with the right diagnosis and all that, and forgetting about useless meds and concentrating on the right ones, yeah, apparently my leaky pipes started to work better because I started writing some music, started writing lyrics, was sleeping good and everything. And then at the same time on the spring, what was it now? Now it's 20, oh yeah, so would it be spring 22? That the guys were starting to call me from the band. What do you think that COVID's done and shows are starting to run again and all that? Should we start doing an album? And I was like, guys, I have some new ideas. I'll record them down and send them over to you. So the same spring, we already saw the birth of Left on Mars also, which then as a alienated boy writing a romance about the wife who follows him, which happened to me for real, follows you to the other side and makes sure you come out of it. My guitar player said that this could be a duet. I had already been asked by Tarja that since we have both bands, so I was playing at the same festival, would I do a Phantom of the Opera? I was like, yeah, let's do it. Then it, of course, was a no-brainer that, yeah, if it could be a duet, who to ask? I'm gonna send a couple of messages, and then we just took the USB stick there to Switzerland and gave it to Tarja, who answered me in a couple of days. Oh, this is a nice song. It's nicely prog rock and all that. And then she recorded her vocals herself, which were pretty much matched immediately. We asked for a few double vocals for choruses to beef them up bigger and something like that. So it was a painless process. At the same time, we were already building up demos from the rest of the songs. By the end of the summer, we already had 10. We have an album. should we start moving on to studio, which we did almost immediately since guitar player is a co-owner, and just started recording the album. So this all like needed a proper time and place, and then the taps opened and things started to flow.
Wow. That's a nice history and a long time coming for the album. But
yeah,
but are you happy with the result?
I am pretty much, because, well, when you write something and when you're so heavily involved in the creative process, you cannot really trust your judgment that well, because there's always a serious need in you to see it good and all that. But I played it to a few trusty layman friends, also from outside of the genre totally and all that. And from what I've heard now from different journalists that I've talked to, is that people seem to be liking the album quite a lot. So of course you start out with something that you think that this is going to be good, this is going to be nice, but getting it confirmed from the outside is of course the ultimate payoff. So in a way, I trust the album now more than when I was making it.
Well, that's good. Well, before I continue, well, happy belated birthday to you, because I know it was yesterday.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, was it a good one?
How the fuck did I end up this far?
Yeah, you're a rock star. Yeah, you were supposed to.
And that too.
27.
And that too. And still alive. It's a absurd thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But was it a good day yesterday?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was just here with my family.
Yeah, that's the best way to celebrate anything, if you're happy with it. Yeah. I'm not really into celebrating unless I'm on a concert or something. So yeah, it's pretty cool to be like that.
And then again, now today, day after, there's still cake to finish.
Yeah. The bitter part, the cake. Well, you've been here last year with Tarja, and in a really cool tour, you guys played lots of gigs across the continent. And well, you played this song, Left on Mars, with her on stage. How did it feel with you to play again with her, like a song together? Apart from the cover and everything.
It all clicked like really naturally and easy, which of course is a great thing. And this like of course the more you live and see tends to make you more knowledgeable and easy with the things you do and all that. But all this like there was a so like nice vibe of seeing each other again, also getting to see what the years had done to us. It was like way more brotherly and sisterly than could have imagined. And it's a great thing. I don't really know how to put it to words more, like to tell how something that just feels so easy and natural.
I think it's the trash truck, maybe.
Sorry?
The trash truck is going my way, and do with the bongo was like, come on, and
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, that God bless my earphones then, because it got me deaf. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, since you asked about that, it was really easy and nice to just start doing things together again.
Yeah, and you guys, well, I I could see you like really, really like this united. That was the best thing, I think, because I was with my
Mhm.
brother, the one that you met that day, and he's a really Nightwish, big Nightwish fan, and well, maybe one of his dreams was to see you guys both on stage, and
Well, the whole thing of doing shows is to make people happy. So
I know.
if if he got good kicks out of it, then very good.
Yeah, no, and it's good to know that you guys feel that way too. It's not only for the fans. Like you feel good with that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and then there's a funny thing that like we can slip into this like this what I said into this brotherly and sisterly thing, but it's still a thing where we can do a lot more. There's a there's some future and nice things into it, and yeah, it's a combo, a lot of things. Of course, it's obvious that we better not like go like this for too long. It would start to be cheap to do Nightwish stuff and those duets forever. But there's also some really nice ones like Dead to the World, how the chorus is split to do different vocalists and then melding into harmonies by the end. And so they are great to do. But but these things are also that they're part of our history. So maybe we need some more duets. I know I owe Tarja a one. And I already agreed to it because that's a kind of a gentlewoman's deal we made. That if you do this duet now, then when you get some material you want to be a duet, I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, last time that we talked at the hotel and everything, you told me about a Christmas show that you will be doing in Finland, Christmas
Mhm.
time. How was it?
Yep. And that was fun. Yeah, it was and actually it was a kind of different from what we've done before because now we had like most of the weekdays, for instance, they were not those sports or concert hall shows that much, but we also had quite a lot of church shows where we took totally acoustic set of those things, which is also really nice because in there you're very close to people. You end up talking with your vocalist mates more, and you get people to crack up in laughter. And also in some of the pieces they're so nostalgic that some are in tears. So that kind of way it was really nice to do.
So, yeah.
And for me, I don't know that 20 years together, it doesn't matter that much. More to me, it's like it's our annual meeting with a lot of really good friends and musicians and all that, and share our stories. For instance, yeah, that's why one of the places where every year we meet with JP Leppäluoto. Ever since we were traveling Europe together when Karen was warming up for Nightwish when I was on my first Nightwish tour.
Well, I need to ask more things about the Roses from the Deep album.
Mhm.
What can we expect from the next songs, the ones that we haven't heard yet?
Well, there's the prog metal epic Dragon Must Die. Prog metal epic already tells you a little bit of that. Then there are some, how would I say, there's some really heavy stuff. There's a little bit more rock. There's a little bit more everything.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If a song tells dragon on the title, it must be
Yeah.
epic, you know.
Yeah, it's quite symbolic, but yeah, that's the prog epic of the album, the song Dragon Must Die.
Great, great. Yeah, because most of your fans are waiting on this album. Well, it's maybe 3 weeks. So yeah, they can wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I would want to see it out already too.
Yeah, I can hear it because I have a link.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well,
You found yourself a good spot to do some work in.
yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, it's part of the job. Yeah, walking at the fastest. I have listened to
you. I know what's gonna be there.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna like that one.
I mean, we're humans. We gotta have some ways of getting some sadistic satisfaction out of some things.
Yeah, yeah. That's the touch of evil. Yeah.
Slightly evil.
Yeah, yeah. It's a better word to say it. Yeah. Well, about being an influence to some musicians. How do you feel about that? Because you can make fans happy and everything, but there's tons of bass players or musicians that started to play music with your music. How do you feel with that?
I wish I'd played better myself. Well, but to be honest, of course, if you find yourself in a place where you're actually an idol and an influence to someone, even professionally, it's I take it with respect. I mean, I've always, from whatever I've been doing musically or playing, singing, always aspired that I would love to do this thing the best possible way. And if it reflects in that people actually think that your playing is worth listening and studying, yeah, I'm flattered. It's good. I aimed for this. And I've always I'm not keeping myself kind of a virtuoso. I've seen quite a lot of them, and they might be virtuosos in that thing, but then they might suck totally if you give them something else. And so to be good enough to play and sing with interesting lines, melodies, lyrics, and to play with conviction, good groove, and such a thing that people enjoy it, well, I aim for it to be worthy of that some people could find it so inspiring that they would actually take up an instrument themselves. It's great. But the business is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
It's not for everybody.
Nope.
No. Yeah, and that's a thing that many of the young musicians need to learn, like right now. Yeah, this is not for everybody, and this is not an easy job.
Mm.
Yeah. And any part of the
music, definitely true.
Yeah.
No. You're gonna have to have a drive that'll take you through a lot of hardship and just grunt work, sleeping in a van with a bass drum and all that.
Yeah, power naps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to a tour last June and July.
And sleeping in a van with a bass drum in Finnish winter is not to be recommended.
Oh, nah. No. Nah. I will tour across Latin America and that's it. Yeah. Well, we got only 5 minutes because I arranged the interview, so I know what time it's gonna be the next one. So,
okay,
for your time. And the last question is, if you can say something to your fans to listen to your album.
Well, how would I entice people to listen to my album?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing because to say it's the greatest and the best ever is of course a cliche, but that's also totally up to the one who listens or sees whatever it is. I just think that this is a versatile and energetic prog metal classic hard rock hybrid album that should have some pretty easy to bang your head choruses too, and also musical information to get you hypnotized by. So please give it a check. Roses from the Deep, coming out 7th of March. No, 7th, January, February, 7th of February. I don't remember my own album.
And this is your next one. Come on, Marco.
Yeah, maybe already next month. No, don't have time for that.
It's only 3 weeks away. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, 7th of February.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, of course, coming back to do shows later on in the spring, that's going to be great. See a lot of you people over there when I come over there.